Hi, Indy here. Today we're going to do authoring, adding content. Well, adding content is pretty much the first thing anyone's going to do in Luma1, maybe because it's at the top of the list, but it quite simply is an absolute goldmine of opportunities for a variety of reasons. So the simplest piece of content we can add from this menu is a text. So forget this video in the background. It's actually a wonderful weird video, one of my favorites from the old days, but there we go. It's really just to have a piece of video behind where I want to do. So I can actually, I said text, didn't I? So the first thing we might want to do is add some text to this, and I could just say hello and welcome to my world. It's as simple as that. But I might want to personalize it for the individual who's watching it. So I could say hello Paul, which is my full name, as you know. If I save that, it looks like that. Awful, but there you are. Those are the colors I've put in. So let's just say that so it stays on the video. Okay, so you can see I can move it around. So let's come back to edit it. So to edit this piece of text, I can click here and I can edit the text there, or I can edit the style here. Now, as this is a nice piece of video, I might say I actually want a transparent background, and I just want a foreground color that's going to blend in. Now, if I want to, I could color drop that. So I've got that nice orange shade here. There we are. Let's use that text. That's going to blend in nicely. I can align it here, and I can stylize it in other ways here. So it's another lesson really, but effectively we can have a border. Again, I might color drop that border just for authentic, for kind of make it all come together, give that a little bit of size. And then what kind of shape do I want that to be in? A square shape, I think, for this one right now. As I've got it on a transparent background, I'll probably go for the 100% opacity. Yeah. So there we are. There is my piece of content added and personalized. Now, what else can this do? So again, let's click back into it. I've stylized it. Now, as you see, I can move it around, or if I want to, and this works especially well when you have a lot of interactions on one piece of video, whether it's all on the same frame or whether it's through the video, you might want to line things up to the pixel. And so this is how you can do that. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Everything that comes on can be given an action. Yeah, so I have a piece of text. What do I want that piece of text to do? Do I want to branch? So do I want to drive someone to another video or later on in this video? Do I want this to be something that links to an assessment? So it's during a video or at the end. Do I want this to go to another topic? Topics will be another conversation, but I'll add a button. Do I want someone to set a completion by clicking on this so they had to say they have watched the whole video? Do I want to drive them off to a web page? Do I want to show another element? Do I want to show another piece of text? Do I want to pause the video or resume the video? I'm going to click that. I think you're getting the picture, but this is the gold mine of activity. So I'm going to say resume the video. Now, do I want to track that action? In marketing or in learning, that can be useful, but particularly if you're trying to sell something, where are people clicking on the screen? The metadata, well, in the subjects, first of all, I might want to describe this here. So it's an Indy subject, and I am going to save that, and you can see it's pre-populated what's going on here. And I may want to either have this on for a duration. So why don't we put this on for, I don't know, 3 seconds. So if I want it on for 6 seconds, I'm going to move that to 9. I might have it moving on nicely from, from the left. Now I asked it to to advance the video, didn't I? So if I click pause, that's what it's going to do when it comes on, when it transitions on. Okay, so let's have a look and see what happens when we close that. Save it here. Come down here to preview as an end user would see it. Go back to the beginning. There, it's come on. I say click that to resume the video. Watch what's happening down the bottom. It's on, but remember we held it on for a few seconds. So that is just one, and I return by the way to the authoring tool here, one way of adding content. I think I'm going to make other videos on these ones because I've run out of time for this. Cheers.